Good morning, it's the TMI Queen. So I'm enjoying my caramel hideaway coffee this morning. And I'm creating my shopping list from Shipped. So that's what I'm doing this morning. And I'm gonna watch a little church online because that's the only way you can do it right now. Today, we're going to talk about getting restarted. Where do you even start? Where do you even start? Well, I'm going to help you with that. All right, just got done having my cup of coffee, let the dogs out to go to the bathroom, even though Buffy already pooped in the kitchen. Oh, you turn your back for a second. Oh, all right, I'm all dressed. Got a t-shirt on, nice comfy t-shirt, and I threw on, I don't know if you can see, threw on a maxi skirt. I didn't have any clean pants because I've been real lazy with laundry. So I was like, shoot, what am I gonna wear for pants? And I was like, I got a lot of maxi skirts. Let's throw one of those on. They're nice and breathy. A lot of airflow that gets up underneath there. And I'm not doing any outdoor work or anything today or anything that's gonna like be too hardcore with labor, so why not? Also, it covers up this giant bruise that's on my leg. But yeah, I gave myself this super cute bruise on my knee. So doing anything that requires me to be on my knees, like push-ups or anything, yeah, definitely not gonna happen. It hurts a lot. But yeah, so that's what I'm wearing today. So we're talking about how do you get restarted, recommitted to your weight loss? Because obviously, like I said, I had lost like 40 pounds and I've gained back almost 20 just since the quarantine started a month ago. Basically, I'm starting at the very beginning. So the first step is figure out your target weight. What do you want to do? When I talked with my doctor, and you should always discuss any weight loss with your doctor first, he originally wanted me at 125, which was not realistic in the least. I showed him a picture of what I looked like at 125 and said, I'm not doing that. I flat out told him, not doing it. And he goes, this isn't a negotiation. I go, will you look at the picture? And he looked and he's like, oh, yeah, no, don't do that. I'm like, yeah, it's too skinny. Like, I look like death. I look like one of those third world country poster children. I'm not doing that. And he's like, okay, that's reasonable. He goes, well, the high end of that is 150. And I'm like, that's still really skinny. And he goes, no, it's not. And I'm like, So I flip through my pictures on Facebook because, you know, I take my smartphone in with me when I go to my appointments. And I showed him a picture of what I look like at 150. And he goes, oh my gosh, you still look like you're dying. I said, yeah. And I was borderline anorexic in this picture. So yeah, I was starving myself to look like this. And I was constantly hungry. I could not maintain that weight comfortably at all. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, what are you thinking? I said, well, honestly, I'm thinking 180. I showed him a picture and he goes, you don't look 180 in this picture. I said, well, trust me, I was 180 because I did a weigh-in picture here. And he's like, wow. He goes, you look really thin here. He goes, but you know, health-wise, I think you should try for like 160 because it's going to help with your blood pressure. He goes, remember, we're not doing this for your looks. We're doing this for your health. I'm like, okay, that's fair. I said, how about I shoot for 180, but if I can get to 160, that would be preferable. Would that be okay? And he goes, yes. He goes, let's try 180. Let's see how you do. And then let's check your blood pressure. Well, my last doctor's appointment, I was 186 when I went in for my appointment, and my blood pressure was normal and had been steady normal for the last 2 appointments that I'd been to. So he's like, I mean, 180 will keep your blood pressure just about where it's supposed to be. He goes, but again, health-wise, I'd really like to see you a lot lower than that. And I'm like, okay. Well, I thought, you know, being almost 180, I was like, sure, I can totally manage 180. And that was so easy. I think I can do 160. 160 has been really difficult. Hell, getting to the actual 180 was difficult. There's a lot going on up here that I got to work through. But my goal is actually 160. I think 160 would put me in a healthier body. So after you get your target goal weight, then you need to figure out how many calories do you need. A lot of apps out there, and the one that I use is MyFitnessPal. It will kind of determine the calories for you. And I decided to change it up a little bit because I was doing like 1,200 calories, and that's with no exercise, and 1,500 if I did exercise. I am going to bump that up just a little bit because that was so that I could do some more aggressive weight loss. I kind of want to take it a little bit slower and therefore feel a little more satisfied. So my calories are going to bump up just a little bit. Again, check with your doctor. They can give you the best recommendation, but you know, he told me I could do 1,600 to 1,800 calories, assuming I'm going to do some working out as well. So that's a little bit better, I think. And as long as I'm still steadily losing some kind of weight, even if it's just like a half a pound or a pound, totally fine. But I'm feeling a little more satisfied. Sure, the weight will come off a little slower, but not like I'm in a big furry hurry to get it done anyways, so whatever. Again, check with your doctor to find out where you should be calorie-wise. Weight Watchers also has a nice little point system that encourages you to eat healthier foods. Like obviously the stuff that's not as good for you is going to be higher in points, and the stuff that's better for you is going to be lower in points. iTrack Bites also has a similar type thing, so that might be worth trying as well. I personally liked the MyFitnessPal because it was free. I did get the premium membership just because I wanted some of the extra little bells and whistles, and I figured for what I'm paying for, it's an investment in my health. So I paid the little bit extra. It's still cheaper than Weight Watchers and iTrack Bites, so that's why I picked what I did. And for me, it's just easier to figure out calories versus points, because for me, if you tell me something is 0 points, I feel like I'll be able to eat it in an unlimited way, and that's not necessarily true, because even though they might be 0 points, they still contain calories. And for me, it's just easier just to do a calorie count. Now, this step is optional, but it can be a little bit fun. I've seen some people do it in their workout clothes. I've seen some people just wear regular clothes. I've seen people try to fit into their goal outfit and do a before picture. And then when you hit your goal, put that same outfit on and do an after picture, or do something that's just as revealing. I'm not big in putting myself out there in my underwear online, so I'm not gonna be doing that, but I would kind of like to take a before photo of what I look like right now, today, wearing regular clothes, and show like a profile of what I look like. I don't usually notice how much I've lost weight until I'm like several months down the line, and all of a sudden I look at a picture, like a selfie, and go, wow, my face looks so thin. Like I actually have some definition in my face, or wow, that shirt used to be skin tight. Now look, it's really loose. So doing a before picture, it's not required, but it definitely helps give you like a starting point or something to compare it to, because when you see yourself every day, you don't always notice the difference. But like your family and friends will be like, wow, you've really been losing some weight. And you're like, I don't feel like I've lost that much. But then you go and look at pictures and you're like, wow, I have collarbones, or you can actually see my ribs a little bit now, or oh, this shirt used to be really tight across my belly and now it fits nice and flat. or just the way this skirt fits now is so much different. Like when I was a little bit heavier, this skirt, I couldn't even pull it up. And now I can actually like put it on. There's still a gut bulge, but you know, 20 pounds ago, before I gained back all the weight, this skirt was actually kind of loose and falling off my hips. Now it fits just fine, but you know, we'll get that back off. We'll get that back off. So yeah, those are your quick steps if you want to get started this week or you want to get started next week. Whenever you decide you want to start, that's what you need to do. Pick your goal weight, pick how many calories you're going to need to achieve that in whatever span of time you're hoping to achieve it in, and then take a before picture and post it either on your social media, on your YouTube channel, on your Facebook, whatever, just to give you a starting point. I'm excited that I've kind of restarted this journey. I'm already feeling better because I feel like I'm kind of getting on track here. So yeah. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a wonderful weigh-in, and I will talk to you later. Bye.